Yes, sir. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe. God, welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Captain Crown, episode 38. No Mickey Wilson. And we remember him, the power forward for the Atlanta Hawks at the Braves. Kind of in that vein of a Stromae Swift.
Nah, bro, Stromae. No, I don't do that, Stromae.
Oh man, listen. If you guys are into NBA content, man, do us a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, man. If we talk about all things NBA related, also too, man, do us a favor, hit them like sports today, man. We definitely would appreciate that. By hitting them likes, you're definitely helping out the channel in a major way. That helps build up the algorithm to find more NBA fans like yourselves. Also too, follow us on our other channel, Cap and Crown Clips, where we post the short condensed versions of the show over there on that channel. All right, King. You ready to get to it, man?
I am, bro.
Got a special guest in the building, man. I think he know who he is. But yeah, we're gonna get to him here in a second. But before we do that, man, we gotta show some love, man, to the sponsors of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at FANATICS. FANATICS is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and bring our guest up, man. As you know, this guy's known for telling folks to get off the damn fence here on YouTube. Also, part of the We Talk Combats crew, and also part of Cause We Geeks. You already know who it is, King. It is our guy, B to the mother bleeping A in the building.
Hey.
BA, I'm gonna need you to change that title under your name, bro. I'm gonna need you to change that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, homeboy. It's Mike Brown, I trust. And I'm just looking out right now. Although it's dark over here, I see nothing but orange and blue skies.
Okay. You know what? Look, man, I'm glad it's positive, reinsurance over there, man, in New York, man. I really do, man. You know, the league thrives whenever certain teams thrive. So, you know,
Hold on 1 second. The last time I saw y'all, hold up. Did Luka Doncic have one of the greatest games of all time? Did that happen today? No 60-point triple-double crazy numbers.
Who is Luka Doncic?
Oh, understood. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Oh, hold on. Before Raul continue, though, he said the NBA is better when certain teams do well. So the NBA hasn't been good since the 50s. Well, no, I'm sorry, the 70s.
Your 70s, yeah, you got to give them the 70s, man.
See, it's levels to the word well.
The NBA hasn't been good.
It's levels to the word well. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as you're competitive, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
I like that, man. I like that. Listen, man. So let's go ahead and get into a little debate here, man, about these New York Knicks. What is this right here we looking at, fellas? Check this out. This is the 2025-26 Knicks roster, man. This is post-free agency right here. So you got Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns. You got Miles McBride. You got Jordan Clarkson, Landry Shamet. Y'all signed him back, huh? Then you got Yabusele, and then of course you got Mitchell Robinson. BA gotta ask you, man. Looking at this roster right here, man. What is your confidence meter at right now, man? From a scale of 1 to 10, man. Looking at this roster going into this next season.
Scale of 1 to 10, depending on how coaching staff play itself out, which I have the foremost confidence in Mike Brown. I'm going straight to a 10, man. We're going straight to the limit on this one. And for this particular graphic that's shown here, I know that's posted, but we're going to switch Josh Hart and we're going to switch Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is our starter center, and we're going to put Josh Hart on the bench to come and lead the bench mob with newly acquired Jordan Clarkson.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, that Jordan Clarkson pickup, man, that's underrated.
Yeah, bro.
That's an underrated pickup for y'all, man.
Taking my takes already, man. Come on.
Yeah, but now what you about to say though, King?
Nah, I was just gonna say this. My confidence isn't that high. It's a 10. It should be for a New York Knicks fan. My confidence is about a 7. They should go to the finals. They really should. Like the Knicks should be in the finals. Anything less than the finals is underachieving, I think, to me this year, especially with the injuries and all we talked about in the East. And with the squad they have, right, with the pickup of Jordan Clarkson, like you're saying, moving Josh Hart to the bench, having the front line of Carl Towns and Mitchell Robinson, like, you got a team there, bro. But I'm not a big Mike Brown guy. I know B has it, and Mike Brown I trust. Mike Brown's never really showed me anything. And that's one of my bigger question marks. Another question mark for me, another major question mark. That's the elephant in the room. He's still Carl Anthony Towns. He did better in the playoffs last year, but just relying on Cat, man. So shout out to JB doing his JB things. But I got about a 7 in on him.
So BA, this is the thing. You are not the only person. I think I probably heard one other person say this. I forgot the man's name on Freeze's channel. He kind of said the same thing you said. He has Mitchell Robinson starting with Karl Anthony Towns at the power forward. But a lot of other Knicks fans are saying they want Karl Anthony Towns to be the center and then have Mitchell come off the bench behind him, because that's really the only two bigs you really have. If you want to add Yabusele, but I don't see Yabusele really, being that much of a contributor like that. But plus he's undersized too. So, so you are confident that they're going to probably start Mitchell Robinson with Karl Anthony Towns?
If you want to lead with some kind of defense, that's the way we go. Although Karl Anthony Towns, he put in work in the offseason. Now he ain't take whatever Mobley been taking, because he just got yoked up out of nowhere. Pause. But at the end of the day, he did lose a little bit weight, got a little bit muscular. So he showed me that he's actually caring about the offseason as much as he should. But at the end of the day, he's not the best defender, as we all know. And I think last year in the playoffs, when you saw those arguments, those little dust ups on the sideline. Yeah, that's cool during the regular season, but you don't want to see that in the playoffs. And I think a lot of it was Karl maybe not being where he was supposed to be at, maybe not jumping out on certain pick and roll defenses and things like that. A lot of switches and things. So he does have his limitations. So to have Mitchell Robinson to help defend and to help with a lot of that. So I think Mitchell Robinson is definitely the guaranteed starter with limited minutes. That's the thing. Just get us situated, just get us going into the right direction. And then Josh Hart is going to come right on in. He only probably going to get maybe 5-10 minutes, about 5 to 6 minutes in the first quarter. And then we're going to go in on a 7 out, keep him fresh throughout the whole year. That's the goal for Mitchell Robinson.
That's what I was thinking, bro. I was thinking they should basically start them and finish them. Pause. You feel me? Start at the beginning of the game, finish at the end of the game as far as together, and then stagger them from that point forth, as far as Cat being the guy and having Josh Hart out there, and then maybe Mitchell Robinson need a little break and all that.
So the thing is, are you confident with that 3-man rotation with the bigs? Yabusele being that third guy?
There's also Ariel Hakporti. That was our rookie last year. And he played well. He didn't necessarily stand out like that, but you got to think he was playing under Tibbs too. And Tibbs he's not the best development of talent. So, I know, shocker, right? Spoiler. But at the end of the day, that was one of the reasons why we had to let him go. So the next guy, which is Mike Brown right now, can help develop the young talent that we do have. And he's a 7-foot guy that's very athletic. He played a little bit. I think he played a little bit in the playoffs. Definitely got some time in the regular season. They just didn't develop him enough. So that's what I would like to see. I would like to see a little bit more of him.
Yeah, I would hope y'all just do whatever works. You feel me? Like Mike Brown being a new coach and all of that. just go with something. If it starts to break down, try something else. You feel me? Like, just don't be stubborn. And it depends on, what works out. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns has taken a jump on the defensive side of the basketball, at the rim. So you never know.
And if he does, that gives us more options, as you were saying, as you alluded to. But also as you were saying, when Mitchell came back from injury last season, him and Karl Anthony Towns barely played together, and then they forced it in the playoffs, and they really was kind of learning how to play off each other in the playoffs. To me, that's too late. Why are we waiting until the playoffs to do this? That should have been done as soon as he was healthy enough to play. You start to play them two together, and then you can see where you're lacking in certain parts, so on and so forth. So to me, you start the season off that way so they can actually be a 1-2 twin tower type situation, because Mitchell Robinson is a beast for a rebounds period. Like there's not too many better rebounders period that can contend with Mitchell Robinson. So that's an asset you need on the floor at all times if you can get it.
Your coach last year was Jason Kidd?
You said last year?
Yeah. As far as waiting to the playoffs, change the lineup.
Yeah. It shot the hell out of me. I was like, so you're not going to play him, and then boom, now they playing together. I was like, you didn't catch nobody off guard. We knew that Mitchell was coming. It's just you caught the own team. You caught your own players off guard. They need to learn how to play together.
Yeah.
That's probably the first time in a while, huh? Mitchell actually starting straight out of summer. I mean, at a training camp.
In a long time, man. He had no rehab issues like that coming in towards this offseason. He just had to just work on his body, pause, and then understand just to get a little bit better offensively. That's all he had to do. He ain't had to do too much.
Has he worked on that midi like Rudy Gobert?
You know what? We just not even going. We don't want that. We don't want to see it. Sure. But he does have plenty of film showing that he can shoot jumpers and threes and all that. That's all well and good, Mitch. Take your ass inside. Excuse my language.
If there's I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a different team. But if Rudy Gobert start hitting mid-range jump shots, I ain't gonna lie, that changes stuff. Go ahead.
I want it by a show of hands. Who out of all of us, who believe that's gonna translate into the regular season or to this season coming up?
Should I say this? No. I don't believe it. But do I want to believe it, bro? Would that be like a crazy story if Rudy Gobert start hitting mid-range jump shots this year and all that, bro? Like that would take me to a different level, though, bro. If he like just out of nowhere, like what the hell, just had a different,
like a 15-foot
spotlight of his career, whatever. Yeah, like supposedly he had videos and all y'all working with Lethal Shooter and all that, getting a jump shot and all. So
he did look really uncomfortable shooting out there, though.
It looks uncomfortable, but I mean, everybody don't got.
It made me uncomfortable, and I'm watching you shoot it.
You don't got the best looking jump shot part, especially being a big man and all. You just got to knock it down. You feel me? Like, so if he can do that, bro, that's a different dimension. If he does that, if he can knock down the mid range jump shot, Minnesota is a different team. But that's a different team. I'm sorry.
Listen, let me ask BA this, man, because I've been wondering this. Like I said, shout out to Freezy and them on Blowing Tears. 2 questions on this. Do you think Mike Brown is a better fit for this team than Tibbs? And do you think Tibbs stayed a little bit longer than where he should have been?
Okay, I can answer the second question. Longer? No, I think he ran this course. I honestly think I have no inside information on this, but I do think that they had conversations with him and they wanted to see certain changes from year to year. And I think that I think he just ran out of time when it comes to seeing the significant changes. Although we went around further than what we did last year, but was it time for Tibbs to go? Unfortunately, the answer to that is yes, and the reason is because of Mikal Bridges. And I'm gonna tell you why it's Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges came out in January. I'm sorry, and he said that his team, the bench players should play a little bit more, and he got ridiculed for that. Trust and believe it wasn't because of his endurance. The man is the NBA's Iron Man. Like, he can play. So it wasn't necessarily him getting tired. He just knew that we're going to need to rely on some of these guys more so than what Tibbs did. So when it happened against Indiana, after JB had to go through a grueling series against Detroit with the Thompson brother, and then he had to go against Boston with Jaylen Brown and the crew pressing him full court the entire game. Now you get Indiana, and we can't beat a full court press. Is that what you're telling me? We can't beat a full court press? We're letting them get we're getting layups, and then they're driving fast breaks off a made layup. That's the New York team. That's the team that lost. So you can't have that. You have to answer for that. Why did that happen? Why are your guys so fatigued? Why didn't you play the bench players? Where was your energy levels? Why wasn't anybody running back? These are questions like, yo, this is an NBA team answering these effort and fatigue type questions. So you have to cut off the head. Pause, and the head was Tom Thibodeau. So if it was a time for him to go, yes. And unfortunately, Mikal Bridges was the one to come out and give him a warning saying you should probably change up some of your things that you're doing heading into this postseason.
Another question for you. I question the big rotation. What is your opinion on this backup point guard position? Y'all think McBride's gonna take that next step and be a consistent backup point guard for Jalen Brunson?
Good question.
No, he's not. He's not the backup point guard. That's the thing. He's a catch and shoot. He's developed into a catch and shoot guy. Can he do it? Yes, he has the skill set to do it. Maybe Mike Brown and the new OCs that we just put on his coaching staff, maybe they can bring that out of him. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Jordan Clarkson's show. That backup point guard is going to be Jordan Clarkson and whatever he wants to do between him. That's why it's so important for Josh Hart to come off the bench as well, is because he can help run the show, and Jordan can bring the ball up much as he wants to, pass it to Josh. Josh can set up the offense, and then if they get stuck, they can give it back to Jordan Clarkson so he can actually have a one-on-one and he can score that way. So if not, have an offensive philosophy that has yet to be seen that I hope they get. That's another thing without starting five, including some of the guys off the bench. If you tell me that our main two guys are Jalen Brunson and Cat, well, guess what? That's not the greatest defensive duo of all time, but they are highly skilled offensively. So we need to have a motion type offense. We need to have moving pieces. I barely saw pick and rolls throughout this whole entire postseason. I barely saw it was just dribble for JB until you find something. If you can't find something, maybe you pass it out. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns is your turn. I wish they just take all that and just chuck it. Yes, they are great individual one-on-one talents, but at the end of the day, I need to see some moving. I need to see some bat picks. I need to see some screens. Mikal Bridges showed that he can shoot the fadeaway in any type of situation. Let him do that more. Give him more plays. You should show a back screen for Mitchell Robinson or somebody so they can free up Bridges. OG can actually not stand on the wing the whole entire game and actually come in and make some things happen. It was just terrible. And it's just at the end of the day, if you can give me a more free-flowing offense with this team, then that's why I said sky's the limit for us.
I feel say, man, because you got two guys who can move well without the ball in OG and Mikal Bridges. It's like you got to be able to utilize them, like you said, open the offense up a little bit, man, and cater to their strengths a little bit more, man. That's what helps the offense flow a little bit better, and that takes the pressure off of Jalen Brunson and off Karl Anthony Towns. So listen, speaking of Mikal Bridges, as you know, he just got his contract extension.
Mm-hmm.
He's the highest paid player of all time now, man. He's got a bigger contract than all the top 5 players in the league of all time, man. Listen, this is your numbers right here, man. All right, you got Karl Anthony Towns with a 3-year, 171. Jalen Brunson 4-year, 157, which is still a bargain. Josh Hart is making 3 years. He got 3 years, $63 million. That's not bad at all. Mikal Bridges with 5 years, 175. Then you got OG with 4 years, 176. So I'm gonna ask you this, BA. First of all, I'll get your opinion on the whole Mikal Bridges contract extension. What do you think about that?
We had to keep him. We are building a team, and if he was due up, then you got to pay him. This is all a result of Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Jalen. The modern day, the Tim Duncan of Allen Iverson, just an unstoppable player, fundamentals galore. Shout out to King because he definitely brought his name up first. I said, who the hell is Jalen Brunson? But no, he definitely.
Who's you want?
I wanted anybody that can score in the playoffs, and at that time period, it was Donovan Mitchell. But I definitely don't need his ass now. But at the end of the day, we needed to have him. This is Mikal Bridges that I'm talking about. But all this was a result of Jalen Brunson taking as less as he did. So shout out to Jalen for that. I will always give him some love and some credit for that because he definitely deserves it. So we don't go to any conversation without saying his name first. But now, the thing is, and I know some people like to think that Mikal Bridges is overrated. I know sometimes it seems like he's overrated. But at the end of the day, we brought him on. We did the Los Angeles Rams type of vibe. We said, F those picks. Don't matter what you got to do. We need him over here. And we brought him over for one reason. I think we need to expand the scope now, but it was to beat Boston. Let's just call it what it is. We knew that Boston was the big bullies on the block, and we needed two wing defenders to play them, point blank period. And what Mikal Bridges did in that series, locking up Tatum one-on-one and things like that, like that's what we brought him over for. At that time period, coming out that Boston series, you couldn't talk to not one New York Knicks fan and say you think he's over. You think if we give him his max extension, will he be overpaid? You will say he's good to go from everybody that you would talk to because of what he did against that Boston series. So we need to fine-tune it a little bit, get him more involved offensively, and he's going to put forth more effort defensively, and he's going to back those numbers up. So, no, I'm not worried whatsoever from his contract. We need to win now. Doesn't matter.
What are you expecting from him offensively, though? Like, what's your expectation for him offensively? Because listen, with that kind of money comes expectation from the fans, for sure.
Those that are Dallas Mavericks fans, and I know who I'm talking to, y'all had Quentin Grimes, right? And Quentin Grimes, when y'all saw him play, like, oh, he had some talent, right? He can score a little bit. He can drive. He had handles. He was a good, solid player. Well, for New York, all he did was shoot, was a 3-and-D guy. He just stayed on the wing. That's what they had Mikal Bridges do. That's what Tom had Mikal Bridges do. Just stay on the wing and then come in for pause from time to time. That's not his game. He's a mid-range demon, and he needs to get more involved with that. So if you're telling me that you can free up more spots for him, have him more running around like Rip Hamilton back in the Detroit day and things like that, spot up, get a shot off, then he's going to be a much more offensive threat than what he was coming into the season. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and I hope that comes. Say it again.
Like a Chris Middleton?
I take that. Chris Middleton is a great comp. He's a great comp. And then, see, I think a lot of times he got lost offensively. So that, honestly, that affects you defensively at times. Like, it's hard to maintain that same high-level defensive effort when you feel as if you're being underutilized offensively. So you boost his points up a little bit. He gets more of a defensive effort. And now the contract is like, yo, y'all got him for that little? That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I don't even think that's the worst contract on the page. That contract for OG Anunoby.
I knew you were going to bring that up, bro. I knew you were going to bring it up.
Bro. He making more overall than Mikal
like he can. And that's the problem. He knows exactly what he can do.
I feel. Is OG better than Mikal?
I think I'd love to see them play one-on-one.
They ain't answer my question.
That did not answer your question. So let me get off the fence about it. I think that I think that Mikal was a better offensive player. So let's go with that. I'm gonna lean towards Mikal Bridges, but I'm also waiting to see OG take the next step as well. He's paused. He's raw. I'm a dribble. My head is down and I'm just driving. Like that's him. So he's still trying to develop some of his offensive touches. And that's just going to take some time. But you saw he almost got in a fight with your boy Ronnie 2K allegedly because of his 89 overall. He believes he can at least be 90 something. So clearly he has some pride behind his game.
Or maybe y'all paying him, make him think. I don't know, bro. That's
if honestly the word around the NBA, like if he didn't get that from us, he was gonna get it from somebody else just as easy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Because it wasn't. Remember, Majai was talking about getting 5 first-round picks for him and all that stuff. So
yeah. I just feel like how old is he now?
26, 27.
27. That's what I'm saying. It's starting to get to the point where it ain't too much of what he going to be. Yeah, so he say he's 28, and we say he's raw and all. You feel me? Like he might just be raw. Pause. You feel me? Like that's all I'm saying. He not like a for him to have that much money and be 28 right now, he'll be 29 this upcoming season.
It doesn't. Yeah, yes, in July. No,
Yes.
no, next year
he'll be just 28. Okay,
yeah.
so
he'll be
29 season
28
after.
into the season. But when I say raw, it's just yes. I don't expect him to turn into. Shout out to Paul Pierce. We was talking about it earlier. I don't expect him to turn into an offensive threat like that. But can he shoot the tray? Yes. Can he drive? Yes. When he drives, is it going to be some creativity from the driving? Absolutely not. But if you tell me that he's converting on most of these plays, I'll take it.
Understand? I mean, Jalen Brunson set that all up though.
Like he physical too at that position.
That's what I
said.
We don't have a conversation unless we bring on Jalen Brunson first.
Yeah, these dudes better all be at JB's Hall of Fame speech, like talking about him and saying, "Bro, I'm serious though."
And they will.
Yeah.
Well, Mikel and Josh are going to be there. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, they're going to be there. But everybody better be there. Dead serious.
OG,
all the money that
OG
they got.
Should be there.
OG got 4 years, 176.
Getting paid, man.
Yeah, everybody on that team getting paid.
Hey, King, that's only 1 year out of that 5-year contract he got. Remember?
Yeah,
he got a 5 year. So
I'm saying, bro, like,
speaking of contract, BA. Is it y'all picking up old Ben Simmons? Backup point guard / center? What's up, man?
Yeah, we got one spot. We got one spot available. People want what's his name? Malcolm Brogdon, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
That's a good solid pickup. Let's talk about Ben Simmons. Let's talk about Ben Simmons. In a perfect world, what do you want for Ben Simmons? Is he a ball handler? Pause. Yes. Can he can he dribble up the court? Yes. Does he know
triple singles in defense?
That's all we're getting. That's all we're getting. And if he's okay with understanding that that's his value now, he is a bench guy. He's going to get paid at pretty much some of the lowest now, the veterans minimum and all that stuff. That's his range now. But you got paid. You got paid from what? Brooklyn, right? Mm-hmm. So you sitting on money, so you're not hurting in a sense, right? So if you know that's who you are now and you're okay with that, and you don't cause no smoke or no static, man, he's still 6'10" and can defend 1 through 5.
So
he stopped doing that. I take him.
Everything you just said, BA. Man,
so if you asking me that question, yes.
Would he be? Is he okay? So what's his role? What's his role in the rotation? Is he a backup ball handler or is he a breaking case for emergency?
I think with that athletic skill that he has, he could be backup. Yes, let's just say he comes off the bench, right? He's now on that second unit. You have him, you have JC, and you have Josh Hart. That's a nice combination.
And it helps you. And it helps you with your big man rotation too.
Hey,
so now, if you're telling me Karl Anthony Towns, okay, he could play the 5. Well, he could play spread 5 because Ben Simmons can play the point forward, and he could play the dunker spot. That works.
Or Ben Simmons can play the 5 beside Karl Anthony Towns playing the 4.
Either way,
yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? So it because Karl can stretch the floor as for me, it's probably better than any other center out there. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely top 3 when it comes to spreading the floor. Like it gives you open lanes. So as long as you don't have another person that can't shoot on the floor, then yeah, why not? Why not take the chance on him?
Joel Embiid used to shoot too many threes at times, and like Cat is a 3-point shooter.
He's a 3-point shooter.
Difference. Like he wants to be out there shooting the 3-point. So you'll give the lane to Ben Simmons, bro. I think this is an awesome pickup if y'all get him. I think, like you say, he's going to be on a minimum, so you're really not really taking a risk on him. But as far as the upside and the potential, even if you a triple sevens, you feel me, off the bench, that'd be lovely. We just talked about your point guard position and who's going to play it. I don't really want Jordan Clarkson being my point guard. But if you got
triple sevens, no jackpot.
That's what I'm saying. No jackpot, bro. If he out there and you got Ben Simmons being your point guard, sometimes you're sounding like Ben Simmons still one of the most versatile players we've ever seen in the NBA. I think that's an awesome.
It's on him.
But
somehow he has to understand
facts.
All these things.
Facts.
And the coaches that have to understand the experiment of trying to get him to do more is over. That is done. He is not that guy.
He's Ben Simmons.
He's Ben Simmons. So if both sides understand that, then there's no issues.
He's the former All-Star that's on your bench now that should be competing for Sixth Man of the Year. That's the role he's at now, that he should be doing it the most. And the only one thing I worry about with Ben Simmons, though, the main thing I worry about, I'm not going to lie to you, is him going to New York. And I know he's not the starter. Maybe that's a difference because he's on the bench, so it's not really the same. And it's not really the same expectation anymore. You feel me? With him being the role will be
so
different.
You're talking about the media.
The media and the fans. As far as if you not been do something, if you out there doing nothing, they're gonna
if he's giving us the
we know them Knicks fans ain't no
If he's giving us the 777s that you just said, and he's contributing in the playoffs, he will be a legend.
Yes, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think now he's at a point. If he does that in New York, like you said, being a bench player, the expectations are different. Being damn near an all-star at times, giving you all-star stuff off the bench. Now you become a New York legend, like you just said, bro. He's now the Lamar Odom and all now. You feel me? Like Lamar Odom is in LA. He becomes that in New York now. He could. I think this is his last hoorah where he has the last possibility to be known for something. You feel me? We probably may not have a Hall of Fame career anymore, but still being one of them guys. You remember Ben Simmons?
He was on his way there, man.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
Speaking of New York legends, BA, check this out, man. They said they bringing back the Knicks throwback jerseys, man, of the 90s. Just think about this, man. You finna copy one. Don't bring it back out. What's on your mind, man?
I liked it, right? New York, man. New York, they don't have the best of jerseys. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And I'm gonna be honest. You know, when you play 2K and you go through all those jerseys, you be like, this ain't fly. This ain't it. But I do like I like the blue solid on the side. I like the blue lettering though when they had that a little bit. That was like Pat Ewing in them days, like early 90s, not necessarily the later 90s. So I'd rather see that version, but just any type of style was just any type of throwback is cool. So I love to see JB rocking these jerseys, man. They won with those jerseys, man. They went all the way to the finals with those jerseys.
The AFC.
That team had heart. That team had, I mean, when I say heart, like they was die hard. Spree and Houston, man, that they was a hell of a 1-2 punch. So, you know, and they're still there. Allen Houston still does if I'm not mistaken, he does the G League that we have, the Winchester Knicks. And Spree will show up at games. I done seen him face a couple times on TV. So it'd be a nice homage to them. I definitely respect that jersey.
I feel like Spree not talked about enough as far as in what ifs.
Because it's a hell of a what if.
Spreewell was nice though.
I'm not
here and all, like, you feel me? Like
that's good. You are right.
And then you feel me?
What if part.
That's the thing. Like,
when did it pivot?
If the what if didn't happen though, you feel what I'm saying? Like, even when he got a chance, like you say in New York, you see what happened in New York when he went over to Minnesota before he got hurt, before saying the contract, he kind of feed his children and all that stuff. You feel me? Like Spreewell was supposed to be something. But my opinion on the jerseys, well, I questioned you, BA. And I think I asked Freezy this before, and he said it's because it's so iconic and it's like the pinstripes and all. And I'm like, yeah, the Knicks not the Yankees. But do y'all think y'all always play it? You say what? I mean, just are the Knicks the Yankees? No, we only got to ask you that question. It's rhetorical.
No,
but as far as the jerseys, do you think y'all always play it safe? Would you like to see y'all like you know you get so many jerseys now? Would you like to see y'all like really try something?
Of course. I'm not as you know, I'm not the flashiest dude, but when it comes to the sports teams that I like to see, you can spruce it up. Their city jerseys is okay. Shout out to Melo with the St. Patrick's Day jersey. That was fire. They do change it up from time to time.
St. Patrick's Day, just adding green.
It was a fly green, right? It was fly. It was fly.
I thought the Chicago Bulls won and all that. That's changing the color.
But it was different though, right? We don't go too far from the home base.
You're
so right. I think anything could be adjusted. Let's try some stuff, man. Let's literally try some stuff. You got the whole city of New York. Shout out to the Twin Towers. We're not going to have that on a jersey, but you could do so many other different skylines and things like that. You can have a jersey that's representing the 5 boroughs of New York. Something you could do so many things because New York is New York. I'm from Baltimore. I'll say that first and foremost, but everybody knows New York. You know, where's the Statue of Liberty at on some of these jerseys? You know, it's those kind of things that they could definitely take advantage.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, BA.
You don't think the Knicks get away with using the World Trade Center though?
Yes, they could. Sometimes you don't want to bring up that's what I was saying with the PJ Carlesimo take a spree route. Sometimes you don't want to bring up what happened. You just want to keep moving forward.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Understand.
But yeah, they have like an apple. Can I get an apple on a jersey or something?
Something, bro.
It's nothing like that. So I just think they lack that type of. I don't want to say it's creativity. They just don't want to. They stay home. They stay with their home base, and we're not going to go venture too far with that. But you got the Giants. The Giants are trash. The Jets is trash when it comes to different types of jerseys.
New York be jerseys. Real. The Bills.
Shout out to the pinstripes for them, but it's Yankees. The pinstripes. They won so much, right?
Yeah.
The Mets have good jerseys. The Mets will definitely take some chances with some of their jerseys.
Yankees jerseys are ugly, bro. Call it what it is. They look like they playing in jail.
Yes, they are not appealing, but because they won so much in them, it gives them that kind of.
Yeah, it gives them that. It's just you can wear that ugly jersey, but it's ugly. Let's not play. But you're right. New York jerseys aren't the best. Buffalo probably got one of the better jerseys. Buffalo Bills. But that's about it. Yeah,
about it.
They pretty trash in New York.
Oh,
New York as far as the jerseys, man. I don't mean it as far as like New York. I love New York, but as far as them jerseys, y'all just would you like a jersey with knickerbockers across the front?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hey, did they have them the old ones back in the day?
I think back in the day they did have knickerbockers.
When you go to those old throwbacks, it was like orange and like dark blue with the patches on the sleeve and stuff. We're not going that far back. We're not doing that. We're gonna keep them in wherever they was at.
Is the name still officially Knickerbockers or is it just Knicks now?
That's a good question. They always go by the Knicks. You don't necessarily see the Knickerbockers. Even when went to New York to see them play, I didn't necessarily see Knickerbockers anywhere. But yeah.
All right, so it's just Knicks now. Understood.
That's
a good question. I might ask Breezy that.
Yeah,
I know it's the short for it, and now it's the thing, and everybody always say that the Knickerbockers. We know that, but are they officially the Knickerbockers still, or they just like?
How many folks today do that, King?
Well, know that? Yeah, that's. I mean,
you know what I'm saying.
People in New York would know it, but yeah, a lot of people around.
I mean, other than outside of New York. They not knowing what the
folks wouldn't know what the Knickerbockers. Yeah,
even some people in New York don't even know what a Knickerbocker is. Let's just call it what it is.
I don't know what a Knickerbocker is.
It's pants.
It is pants. You're right. You're right. But what? Hold up. What? The New York pants?
Yeah.
Hold up, bro.
The Knickerbockers. It was like I don't want to say like capris or something like that. But it was a capri-esque type of pants. So
yeah, they just like the New York pants. Like
yes, bro.
Okay.
It's cold up there in New York, bro. You gotta have pants on.
It is. It's cold at times.
That's why
I love New York. Stop, man. I love New York. Any New York fan say or Freezy, anybody else, I love New York.
Like, bro, you ain't have to have Wiz and all them killing me, bro.
Yeah, we got we like cousins between New York and Baltimore. Like we like distant cousins.
Shout out to Mello.
Yeah, shout out to DMX. Shout out to Tupac.
Okay.
All them Baltimore /
New
York dudes. You feel me?
But yeah, man, let's turn the page here, man, to the next subject here, man, because listen. Somebody definitely got to pause, fellas. Well, BA and King's favorite shooting guard of all time had some stuff he had to say. Let's see what he had to say from this is J.R. Smith, yo.
He's the best scorer I've ever seen in my life.
Kyrie?
Let me tell you why. There's nothing as far as offensively, there's nothing he can't do with either hand. He can shoot left hand, he can shoot right hand. He can shoot mid-range, he can shoot threes, spot ups, off the dribble. He got the best handles we've ever seen. He's the best finisher under the basket we've ever seen by far. It's not even close. The spin on the left hand, right hand, free throw shooting. I mean, he a 50, 40, 90 dude down there every year. Only reason why he's not because the shots he takes is tough shots. There's nobody creatively on the basketball floor that can get any shot that they want better than him.
What about Steph?
Nah, not even close. Steph is the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Not even close. From picking the ball up off the dribble, from spot ups, anything shooting, Steph got that shit. But as far as pure scoring, there's nobody better than Kyle.
Michael Jordan?
Not even close.
Woo.
Bow, 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 bow. Well,
Woo. You
you
want to take
heard
it
what
over?
you heard what JR said, King. You know the saying I was told. Let the guys who played the game be the only ones talk about the game. But go ahead, King. You were saying?
Let's go on the screen. Hold up. Switch it up.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Show the folks, man.
Is it showing? Remove and then add the stage. All right. Change. There you go. All right. I'm just making put it in the people's face, I guess. All right. So we got Kyrie Irving versus Michael Jordan here. And this is not even, I want to get a little deeper than this, but this is just, just to let you know what the guys did in their career. Kyrie Irving has 1 championship ring, Michael Jordan 6 championship rings. Kyrie's been playing 1 less season than Michael Jordan played his whole career. Kyrie has played in the playoffs 7 times. Michael Jordan played in the playoffs 13 times. All-Star games. Kyrie Irving 9 times in his 14 seasons. Michael Jordan 14 times in his 15 seasons. And the only time he didn't make the All-Star game was because he was hurt.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, don't blame it on the Jordan 2s either, man. I heard you over there.
Bro, I'm not. They my least favorite Jordans that are like the original OG Jordans, the 2s, bro. Especially on my foot. Season MVPs, Kyrie has 0. Michael Jordan has 5. Finals MVPs, Kyrie has 0. Michael Jordan has 6. All NBA first teams, Kyrie Irving has 0. Michael Jordan has 10. All NBA teams in general, Kyrie has 3. Michael Jordan has 11. All defensive first teams, Kyrie has 0. Michael Jordan has 9. All defensive teams. I don't know why we're saying this because he didn't say defense, but we're still going to say it. Kyrie had 0 in general. Michael Jordan had 9 defensive teams in general. So every time Michael Jordan made the all defensive team, guys, he was all defensive first team. Defensive player of the years, Kyrie has 0. That's not a big deal. But Michael Jordan has 1 as a guard. 1 of the 5.
Get to the scoring leaders.
Scoring leaders. Yeah, you're right. It's a big one, bro. Kyrie, the best scorer of all time, has 0 scoring titles. Michael Jordan has 10. Regular season statistics for Kyrie's career: 23.7 points per game. Michael Jordan 30.1. All right. Okay. Kyrie got him in the assist though. Shout out to Kyrie. He is a point guard. Michael Jordan was a 2. Let's see what else we're going to go to. Percentage. Okay. Kyrie, one of the best shooters, scorers of all time, guys. Of all time. I say that all the time. Mr. 50, 40, 90, right? Field goal percentage for his career so far. This is with less years. So he still has more years to play, which his numbers probably will go down some. This is so far. Kyrie is shooting 47% from the field for his overall career. That's amazing, by the way. Michael Jordan for his career shot 50%, guys. For his career.
And the only reason why it's at 49.7.
Washington Wizards.
Yep, there you go.
Kyrie's a better 3-point percentage. 3-point shooter, he got him on that. I will agree on that. Free throw percentage, you got him on that. But that overall putting that ball in the basket, he don't got him on a percentage, nor do you got him on the points. So how is he a better scorer than him? Make sense.
Down right. Go down to the best season. This is where it's going to really tell you.
Where we at? Hold on. Let me do this. That was best season right there. Okay. I'm sorry. Best season of their careers, guys. Points per game. Kyrie had 27.4, and that's amazing in 2022. This is what the defense, y'all know how defenses are played, how the game is as far as scoring, and how it's inflated. We know that. It's okay. Michael Jordan in 1987. That's back bad boy Piston and all that time and all that. Scored 37.1, almost 10 points more than Kyrie Irving did. Playoffs. Let me go to playoffs. Kyrie Irving, no disrespect to Kyrie Irving, but 23 is less than his regular season numbers, aren't they? Am I? 23.7 for his regular season, just a tick less, but 23.7 is more than 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Michael Jordan averages over a point more than Kyrie with 33.4. I think he's number one all time in the playoffs. Let's see where he was in the regular season again. 30.1, 33.4. He went up in the playoffs. See what he shoots in the playoffs. Kyrie, 47%. He went down to 46. That's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Mike went from 50% to 49% in the playoffs. What are we talking? Let me get this off the screen, bro. This is foolishness. Put this back on the screen. What are we doing, bro? I love Kyrie Irving. He's skilled. He's skilled as hell because he has to be skilled. I think we saw this conversation before on something else was like the best, the most skilled player and the greatest player, the best player is not the same thing. Like it's two different things. Kyrie has to be skilled because of his disadvantages. He is the most skilled player. He's not even the best finisher of the basketball at the rim. Michael Jordan's a better finisher at the rim than Kyrie Irving. Why? Because he's 6'6". Because he can score more easily at the rim than Kyrie Irving can. And I bet you if you look at the percentages, they say that as well, that Michael Jordan is a better finisher at the rim than Kyrie Irving is. I would bet that.
What you got, BA?
Well, first and foremost, we want to, as a Knicks fan, I didn't forget J.R. Smith, what you did in the playoffs in 2013. Against Boston, you shot 38% from the field. When against Indiana, you dropped down to 28%. That's 10% less, bro.
Jesus.
I didn't forget that.
You didn't say 2018, did you? In the finals?
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
related
Knicks.
I know, man. I know.
BA making up numbers. I ain't never heard him cover numbers before.
When he was our second guy, on that squad. So I didn't forget that. But
Tim Hardaway? Oh, my bad.
Shout out to Tim Hardaway. But no, so I think these guys that's playing today, they get caught up in the foul level score. And if those that don't know, foul level is inside, mid-range, three-pointer, ISO ball, post up. Can you check all those boxes? Not everybody can check all those boxes. Kyrie can check all those boxes. But the thing is, Jordan could too. He just chose not to shoot the three like that. I think that's what he didn't have to. Everything else was at an extremely high level. Could you post up? Can Kyrie post? Yes. Can Kyrie post? He sure can. At 6'2", 6'3", he can post up. But when you think of posting up guards, you do not think of Kyrie Irving. You think of Michael Jordan. People are still trying to emulate Michael Jordan post-up game. And it still doesn't work.
87. He scored 37 a game in 87 without the three-point shot, shooting over 50% from the field. Like, what? It don't matter how you shoot. So Jordan Poole has a prettier game, some would say, than LeBron James, right? Jordan Poole can't put the basketball in the hole as much as LeBron James can. He's not a better scorer than LeBron James. You feel me? Like, the name of the game is to put the ball in the hole. Michael Jordan was the best player to put the basketball in the hole. Pause.
And I guess others will say the creativity, right? And the only thing that maybe Kyrie has is the fact that the way he finishes with his left hand. But Jordan doesn't have to do that. That's the thing. I don't need to drive and shoot a left-handed hook. Why? Because this fadeaway is going to work over 50% of the time.
Yes. Jordan wouldn't have to do a fadeaway hook because he just do a fadeaway layup with the left hand. I mean, not a fadeaway, just a driving layup with the left hand. You feel me? Like, or he would do some ridiculous air, like
while he in the air. Like,
so all of that, all of Dwayne Wade crazy stuff. That remember Dwayne Wade was known for making wild baskets and all that. You know who made those shots?
8 times, get up 9.
You know who was known for making those shots before Dwayne Wade was? Like just throwing up and clapping and ones after the.
That's where he got it from.
The foul. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan with either hand. Michael Jordan doing that. The only thing Kyrie is better than just straight up better than Michael Jordan at his handles. That's it.
Yeah, it's because not to Kyrie, but Jordan was gonna over dribble.
Nope. I think if
He
you
didn't have
Michael
to.
Jordan played
got
the
to
point
his
guard
spot.
position, he a better point guard than Kyrie Irving. Michael Jordan,
we saw it.
He is, bro.
And that's
All those
stretch.
Luka records for them game stretch of 30-point triple doubles and all. The guy that he took the record from was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, man, these dudes be tripping.
I don't know what to say, bro. Like, it's like we underrate Michael Jordan for what reason? Like, man, when Mike was in the league, bro, the Gatorade commercials just, bro, it was, don't recognize that I love Bron. I love Bron so much. I love Bron. Pause. I love him. When Jordan was there, like you said, bro, you didn't even think about who was number 2 because you knew who was number 1, bro. Like, it was just, it's Michael Jordan. I want to be like Mike. You see him everywhere. It's Mike. And then everybody was just playing basketball to get the Mike winning championship.
Yeah, B.A. King asked me one. We had a conversation. He was like, "Man, who was second best behind by Mike?" And I honestly told him, I said, "I really don't know," because growing up, I never really thought of anybody being a second guy. I always thought that, hey, these guys aren't better than him, right? It was Mike and then everybody else. That's no disrespect to the other guys. They're all legends and Hall of Famers, top 75. The Olympic team and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro, I've never really thought about that. Like, I thought Charles Barkley was a good player, the Stockton Malones of the world and Ewins and all them guys. I thought they were good, but it's like, I just feel like Michael Jordan was he's here and everybody else is right there.
And you know why? Because those guys, like the guys that were fighting for number 2, never got above the guys that were before Michael Jordan. So once Mike got past Magic and Bird and them, and we was like, Mike better than them, there was nobody close to Mike. Like, you was a Maverick fan, bro. There was nobody on the Mavericks that was close to Michael Jordan. You feel me? There was nobody, bro, that was close on any team that was close. Charles Barkley thought he had a chance. Michael put him in his place. Charles had one of the greatest finals performances ever. Michael had the best. You feel me?
Which
like Michael just would have had the best.
Then Charles averaged like 30 something, and then like Mike averaged like 45. Bro.
Mike averaged like 40 something. Mike just went ahead like the best, just to show Charles Barkley that I am the best.
I think the thing is, and it goes with what you were saying, both of you. When Mike was on top, he took the plate. I'm literally saying that nobody else is going to eat until I feel like giving the plate back to y'all. And that's the thing that LeBron James, as great as LeBron, we're not going to take this until LeBron James versus Mike conversation. No. But the overall fact with LeBron, as great as he is, other people was allowed to eat at that table.
Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, these dudes known. That's why people have conversations, because LeBron is not Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, and again, LeBron is that dude. Michael Jordan stopped careers. Hakeem Olajuwon was almost underachieving, bust damn near, unless Michael Jordan retired.
He retired,
like that. He had to go win those at that point, or his career wouldn't be the same, because there was Michael Jordan. The 90s were right, Mike and Scotty.
Also, in that 2-year period, a lot of people were saying that it was the league was open. There was like no one dominant team in the league around that time.
They thought Charles was going to win. Charles was supposed to win. Remember, the Phoenix was going to win. They lost. They lost to Houston one of those times, and then they lost to Utah afterwards when the Utah Jazz made it. No, he didn't get back.
Yeah, it was time to hit that 3 at the clutch.
Yeah. And for the Eastern Conference, I mean, you couldn't tell Orlando, Indiana, New York,
Miami.
They didn't have a shot. Miami, that they didn't have a shot.
Miami was winning 60 games, bro. Like, I'm not going to. They didn't become the trash until the
playoffs.
The playoffs had to happen for you to have hindsight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would sit and be like, if a team wins 60 games, you like, damn, they won 60 games. Like,
hey, I'm basing it off what we know now. It's like it was always a great regular season team, but then when the playoffs came, it's like, oh, okay.
I mean, they lost to Mike. They lost to Mike sometimes too. A lot of times it was against New York, but they lost to Mike.
Yeah, remember they lost to New York as an 8 seed too.
Yeah, I think the year they beat New York, the year they lost to Mike.
Yeah, second round. Yeah. They lost to him in the second round.
And Mike was
the first time he went to the second round. I think in that Tim Hardaway stretch or something like that.
Mike was just beating, and Mike was constantly beating 50 and 60 win teams, bro. That's what they don't understand. Like, Oh, they think it was just phony. Like these teams were great. These on 2K, there are so many teams during Michael's era that I would love to like play with against any of these teams. Like, yo, Sean Kemp put Sean Kemp and Gary Payton against Blake Griffin in that team. And I'm putting money on Sean Kemp and them with that Shrimp
that 96 Supersonics.
Yep, I'm putting my money on them against them. And they were like the cheap, great value version of them with the LA Clippers.
Detlef Shrimp, Hershey
I'm
Hawkins.
about to say, who was
Nate
the third
McMillan.
guy on the Clippers versus Detlef Shrimp? I'll take Detlef Shrimp.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand. We've seen these teams before. They just never got a chance to materialize because Michael Jordan stopped them. Phoenix Suns were great. The Phoenix Suns were a great, bro. That 92 Phoenix Suns team was awesome.
Shout out to Richard Dumas.
Hell yeah.
I saw an article on him the other day. But yeah, man. What was that brought to you by, King?
Shout out to Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to some of these questions and comments, man. We're going to call it a night, man. Listen, if you got any questions or comments addressing us here on the panel, here's what that CNC in front of your question or your comment. Ask you to be respectful in the comment section, of course. And if any super chats come in first, we'll address those. All right, fellas, let's get to it.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
Hey,
all right, King, what we got?
Shout out to DDP, but we got Bodega Wi-Fi in the house. He said he just subscribed. Shout out to Bodega. Got any over there in New York? Welcome. Shout out, Bodega. Appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the Glow Yard. We got JP in the house. Shout out to JP. Say what up, Captain Crown.
JP. What's good, man? What's good?
He said still love Brunson. Yeah, JP, man. That was the beginning of the downfall. We didn't know. Shout out to Babe Queen. She said, what up, fellas? Welcome, BA. JP says, Cat puts me in the mind of Baby Huey. LOL.
Oh, man.
Just something goofy about him. Jeez.
Hopefully this might be the year for Cat, man. We're going to see.
Hey, man, as long as that ball go on that basketball.
It has to be, right? Like, this has to be. Yeah, this is a lot. I know y'all just paid a lot of money for guys, but it's going to tell you a lot about guys this year, bro. Y'all really should make the finals. Y'all really should make the finals.
You know, as I said about that money when we had that conversation about the contracts, like this is it. This is it.
Y'all, it's open. Go ahead.
Also, too big. What was it, like the last 3 years? The teams that made it, that lost in the Eastern Conference Finals, end up making it to the finals that next year. So there's a streak going on that. This could be our year.
Look, you can't play with windows. That window will get shut. As soon as you open it.
Don't automatically assume that just because we got there, we're gonna get there again, bro.
And if you get to the finals, Indiana showed you got a shot. You feel me? Like, get there, bro. The window is open for the Knicks. The only sleeper team I think you got to really worry about is probably Atlanta, but
Orlando or somebody like that.
Yeah, like Orlando.
We see all
Detroit them might.
We see all of
them. My guy Detroit though. Detroit and Orlando, man. I ain't gonna lie. If they win against you, I'm gonna root for them. But everybody else, other than that, though, I'm rooting for JV though. Bodega says Brown ran his offense through Sabonis and Trey Lyles.
He did.
Yeah, he ain't gonna run that offense through Cat like that. At least I don't think so. Maybe. Shout out to Big J. You say he could? You think Cat can do Sabonis?
He's a low level bonus, low level Jokic. I like Cat can play, man. Cat can really play. He just get caught up in his own way most of the time, but he can ball, man. When he get going, those assists start coming, but he got to get to that point.
One thing I will give Cat did play better this year in the playoffs.
He did. That's what I said earlier. He played better than I ever seen him play so far. I think that was his best playoffs. I mean Julius Randle actually.
But no, so in the perfect world, he's a finisher. He's not a creator, but he can create.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of that. Like I said, for him, that's why I said this year might be, if he can take what he learned last year in the kind of what he had learned that year, and also in the playoffs, and translate it over here to the regular season, you might get a different Cat. Might get a more consistent Cat from the jump.
Cat and JB should both make All NBA. That's how I feel. Y'all should be in that type of situation.
I think
did they both make it last year?
I think Cat made it last year.
Did JB make it too?
Yeah, I think JB made it.
JB better made it. Yeah, he better made it. But
wasn't he second team?
I don't know if he was second or third.
JB was second. I think Carl was third.
Carl was third.
Okay. Go ahead, read that. I'll check.
Big J is a Glow Yard member. He's also a part of the Glow Sun production family. He says this will be the year for the Knicks to take a leap with a void in the East. I think Mitchell and Cat need to play together. Cat needs a rim protector and a rim runner so he can spread the floor. Facts, Big J. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's what BA was saying.
Yep. JP said I missed a good mid-range basketball. Yeah,
man. I do too, JP. I'm not gonna lie.
You got to bring back hand checking. You got to bring back hand checking. I'm telling you, hand checking will solve all of it. Just bring back hand. You don't have to change nothing else for the rules. Just allow hand checking. And then people will be running off the screens as far as shooting mid-range shots. That's what will happen now.
I agree.
Big J says, "What up, bro? King and BA, what up, Big J?
What up, Big J?
What up, Big J, Mr. Boy?
So did, man."
Bodega says Hart already has chemistry with Clarkson.
That's a fact.
That's
a fact.
Yep.
Yeah, with the Lakers. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
He also agrees with you, BA. He says Bridges' mid-range game is elite. He says when Brunson took a break, Bridges cooked. He said
he did.
Ben Simmons will be a good gamble. Facts for that
roll
minimum.
Dice, baby. Roll them dice, baby. Let's go.
He'd have been a good gamble for damn near anybody. The vet men. Search and Destroys. Go ahead.
Also, Boston's looking at him too.
He need to not go to Boston, but that's a waste right now. Go to New York. Have your chance. Like Ben Simmons could be the difference on it. New York winning. No, not really this year. This year it'll be a phony year. But I think if he goes to New York, he can really. If he goes to New York and wants to do it like you're saying, and then knows it's New York, like he left in Philly, I think it may actually be something mental you can take from that.
So
as far as he may be wanting to do something.
So you're definitely spot on with that one. But the Boston thing, the reason why I think it's precious because Tatum isn't there. If he has any type of flashes of brilliance, you could do what Tatum. Y'all the same height, right? You can be Tatum.
No,
I'm telling you, man, it ain't gonna take much.
Not with Ben Simmons. He ain't gonna. You think he gonna be 17, 8 and 8?
Let him have back-to-back like 20-point games. Oh, we got Tatum. We good. We gonna go right to the playoffs.
It's gonna have to be more than back-to-back, bro. You feel me? Like
pressure, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a long stretch.
Yeah, he's gonna have like a month of doing that Ben Simmons type stuff, and then they'd be like, okay.
Yeah, Cat was 13, by the way.
Third team, okay.
Oh, 13.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So they should do it again then this year. Search and Destroy says Cap and Crown. Appreciate your search. Purple said don't fall for the Ben Simmons trap. It's not a Ben Simmons trap though, Purple, because they're getting them for the vet minimum.
Yeah, we're not saying he's gonna go in there and be Ben Simmons from the 76ers or nothing.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna pay him? What y'all got, BA? About $5 million?
$2.
Less than that, probably.
Yeah, probably less than that. Got 2.5 or whatever.
So if we gotta cut him, we'll just cut him. If he's like a problem.
That's what I'm saying. And I think he knows this is his last stop, basically. Last chance to prove something. And he got a chance. Like he could really be the difference if y'all winning the champion. This could be his Bill Walton type thing. I know not like Bill Walton.
When I say a legend, like let him perform at big spots for us in the playoffs to get us through some issues that we could have. Whatever they could bring up. And Ben Simmons checks in, does his little, gets his cleats, his shoes ready, and drop 15. Yo, what? Did you see
Let Ben Simmons be a part of that team, and you'll go win the championship next year. Yes, Ben Simmons is going to be a legend. I already know it. Bodega said he would start Brunson, Bridges, OG, Simmons, and Cat. I wouldn't start
Ooh,
Simmons.
don't start him. Mm-mm.
I ain't going that far, Bodega.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Purple says, as a guy with the Sixers Ben Simmons jersey, don't fall for it.
You got the Sixers
Y'all
jersey,
had
man.
high expectations for him. We have the lowest expectations.
Yeah, you're not expecting a lot from him. Just fill the role.
Yeah.
It's
It's like we were trying to tell folks last year about the Tim Hardaway Jr. Klay Thompson thing. It's like we just want Klay to fill Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role. We don't need Klay Thompson to be the old Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and they don't need him to be the old Ben Simmons. It'd be awesome if he was the old Ben Simmons. They wouldn't be mad, but they just need him to come in here and do basically what he does with his triple singles and play defense and play all around. That'll work.
It's all about expectations, man. It's all about expectations.
Search and Destroy said not a fan of Ben Simmons either. Understand. Bodega said our perimeter defense is one of the worst in the league. Ben would fix that. Facts, Bodega. You can tell Bodega from over in New York. He says, I hate the green. I hate the orange one. I like the black.
Yeah, that green was fire, bro.
I gotta look that up. I'm trying to remember the green when you talk about.
Just the green instead of the white or the, what do they have? Blue.
Instead
of that.
Oh,
yeah,
so
like
it's green. Okay.
Yeah, like remember the Bulls at the St. Patrick's Day one where they just had their red.
Was trying not to remember that.
Yeah,
that move was trash. I don't know what they were thinking on that, but yeah.
Toronto had a fatigue jersey.
Oh, they so did. Yeah, it did.
Search and Destroy said they are still on paper the Knickerbockers, I think.
Oh, okay.
And Purple said I live in Pittsburgh and there's a big actual Knickerbocker sign on the way to the airport. There you go.
There you go. Never forget.
He said Knickerbocker Russell Company as far as the pants. Bodega said Thompson didn't treat Brunson like a cousin.
He treated him like he stole something.
Hey. Purple said
Jay to win the game.
Crazy to think Kyrie only has one ring. Yeah, he been in the finals 4 times?
Yeah.
3?
3 with Cleveland.
Yeah, 3
one with Dallas.
He was in 4. 1 with Dallas, so 4 times.
Dallas,
he won in 3. 1 and 3. Search and Destroy said Kyrie can't even compare to Jerry West. Facts, but like I said, I don't want this to become
logo.
Our Maverick fans, man. Like we got Maverick fans, and they gonna think with me saying this, I'm destroying Kyrie. I'm just comparing them to the all-time greats. It's not about like I love Kyrie.
It's not that you comparing them, somebody else.
Yeah, like I would have never done that. You feel me? Like I wouldn't even put Kyrie in that. Like we had a conversation with him being on the same conversation, the same tier as like a Chris Paul and all. I was giving him respect as far as like he's up in that tier with Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, and him and all that. Maybe you can argue depending on who you want.
As a matter of fact, remember we were talking about we didn't know why they didn't have him on the list.
Yeah, but as far as like comparing him to Michael Jordan and all, like we
gotta
you going too far. You feel me? Too far.
Way too far.
Yep. Bodega said Kyrie is more like Jamal Crawford. Yikes. Nah, I wouldn't.
Ooh, Jesus.
I ain't doing that, Bodega. I ain't going there.
Man, no disrespect to Jamal Crawford.
Yeah. He said maybe 3.2. Yeah. I mean, yes, because he shoots threes more. But Mike, remember Mike against Portland, though, in that first half. You know, don't forget when they were saying
where the truth came from.
And he said, okay, I can't shoot, huh? Then we also got Purple saying Ben Simmons dated a Kardashian. I don't know if he's willing to take the minimum. LOL.
He had no choice. You want to play this? What you got?
Yeah, he got to take the minimum.
He ain't with the Kardashian no more. You better take that minimum.
Take what you can, sir.
That's a good show.
Listen, man. Yeah, it was a good show, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boys for another episode per usual. Y'all already know. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, just like what Bodega just did, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. If you're into NBA content, I swear we do this type of conversations all the time, every Monday and Wednesday, y'all. So we have another show on Wednesday, so you guys can follow us over here. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button for us tonight, man. Also, too, man. Hey, what do y'all think about some of the topics that we be talking about? Like, give us y'all's opinions on some of these topics, man, in the comment section. Let us know. The same way you see the guys here and the ladies here in the live, you guys can do that for us after the show. Also, like I said, hit the like button for us. Help us build that algorithm up. Find more NBA fans like yourself. We're still trying to find more fans of other teams. We got New York fans in here today, man. That's a good thing. Of course, we got OKC fans. Shout out to Purple. Mad fans, of course. So yeah, we're just trying to get a lot of different fans, man, and just conversate and have just positive conversations about the NBA, man. Start shedding a better light to the NBA because we know ESPN don't do that.
Not at all.
I mean, so. But yeah, listen. Also too, Like we always say, y'all, follow us also on our other channel, Cap and Crown Clips. We post the short, condensed versions of the show over there on that channel. All right. And so also too, man, follow me and BA, Big J, and Cuz over on Cuz We Geeks, where we post, we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television, man. So we definitely we've had pretty good shows, man. This last, what about a month? So how long you been on there so far, BA? About a month now? The real good shows, man. Yeah, probably about a month. Oh, I forgot to do this too. I know King gonna kill me. Follow it if you want to become a member of the channel. Hit that join button here, man. We literally have shows every Friday morning. As a matter of fact, King, is it this Friday we have a guest? We have a guest?
Yeah, we do have guests this Friday. Actually, I got to get back in contact with them probably on Wednesday, but yes, we will have guests Friday.
Go ahead and let the people know.
So this Friday, we're going to have special guests all the way over from the Slow. Shout out to Matei and our guy Greg. So we're going to have both of them over here talking a little Slovenian hoops, a little Luka and all that stuff for the off season for the folks still interested in that. Just get the overall opinion because they have great basketball minds. So it's good to have them back on the show.
Definitely can't wait for that, man.
Yes,
it's always a pleasure to have them guys on, man. Pause. Listen, like I was saying, follow us on Cuz We Geeked. We have, like I said, we have shows every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. So we definitely have a show tomorrow evening. Y'all guys should follow us over there. Like I said, if you're into like Marvel, Star Wars, DC, everything in the geek culture, man, we talk about that over there on that channel. King, is there anything else I'm forgetting?
Share, more share, y'all. A like is the same as a share. Also follow the MVP and now the channel, BA, myself, Queen, Travis, and sometimes Devin as we talk combats, I should say. We talk all things combat, sports, and entertainment. We had a show yesterday, an awesome show actually with Dietrich Davis of New Wrestling World Order. So get your popcorn ready. It may not be for children. Go over there, though. It was an awesome show, though. Check us out. So we're trying to get to our goal of 500 subscribers over there. And other than that, BA, appreciate you being on the show, bro. You got anything you want to talk about or let people know about what you're doing?
I guess the last thing I'm a part of is Get Off the Damn Fence. As I plugged a little bit earlier, that's on Wednesday nights. You can check me and my partners out. My man Larry, my brother Calvin. And we talk all things sports, sports and sports culture alike. But yeah, man, that's all for me. I appreciate the time. Talk about my Knicks a little bit. I damn sure don't talk about my own damn show, so I appreciate that here. But no, Rel, I'll see you Tuesday. King, I'll see you Sunday. I love the family, and I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir, man.
Bodega said, appreciate your objective point of view. No agenda, just basketball. Always, Bodega. Some Maverick fans may not want to hear you say that since you're new to the channel. They may not want to hear that. But yes, that's the way we do it on this channel.
Yes, sir. Listen, man, with all that being said, we'd like to appreciate BA joining us here. Me and BA will be back tomorrow evening, man, on Cuz We Geek. Y'all just follow us over there. We will be back here Wednesday, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Same cap time, same cap channel, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button and all those good things. Other than that, man, what you got to say, King?
No cap.
Cap and Crown.